This is the Infinity Summit Group. Truth, passion, success.
One day is not. It's been more than one day. Okay.
I never left.
Yeah, it's been one Zen container of my own, but I've taken 4. So it's probably been like
turn
3
my
days.
ears down a little, or is everybody pretty loud?
I'm loud.
Let's turn all of ours down a little, maybe. Check.
Works.
Check.
Just got over a cold.
Which one am I? I think that's better. That's better.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, which one? You're 4, right?
What is this?
I don't know.
Logan is.
Normally I'm 2.
Is this yours?
Yeah, it broke on my my computer bag. Like on the way down the stairs.
Yeah.
Snapped right off. Super cool. Super fun.
Yeah.
All right.
So how does that go with the wife? Does she know you were getting off, or does she?
Probably because she's watching live.
Yeah.
I'm not hiding it.
Patient.
It's an addiction, and people need to know that withdrawals are real and relapsing and everything. I sound like a fuck.
I'm like it's just nicotine, dog.
It
Chill.
is just nicotine, but it's a big deal.
But it's true. It's very addictive. Yeah.
Fucking AIDS.
It is.
I wish I would have never touched this shit to begin with.
Actually, I think nicotine is rated probably. I think it's one of the most addictive substances. I
Yeah,
think
exactly.
over heroin. I think is close to it.
You should look this up. Also, should we just
I
keep
do.
rolling?
Yeah.
You want to?
Of course.
Sure. I'm down.
Can you look it up?
Yeah.
Are we recording, by the way?
Yes, we are.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I'll
What's the date,
I'll
by
just
the
say
way?
welcome to Infinity Summit Group podcast. Today is the November 13th,
13th.
2023.
Yep.
Yeah. Coming up on Thanksgiving, boys.
Oh yeah, next week.
I need the Wi-Fi.
Ooh, I'm almost at 25 hours this month already.
Is it Helms Deep?
Really?
No. It's the Shire.
Shire.
I'll work on finding the password. Just hold up.
Okay.
You guys
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
talking.
Wait, for what?
We got new Wi-Fi.
Oh.
We got Asgard for people that are in the family, and then for people that are just outside the family, we have them all go to the Shire.
The Shire. I love that.
Yeah.
That's wholesome. You guys were talking about Ark and how soon that's gonna come out. Let's talk about Skyrim. Or
What? Are
they making
the
a new
Elder
one?
Scrolls.
Another one?
What do you mean? They haven't finished it. The 6th
Oh,
one?
yeah, the 6th one.
It's been teased for 3 years, I swear.
It's been teased since Skyrim came out, dude.
I think it's
Facts.
every new game. It's just they don't release them anymore.
They're
They
we're
just
thinking
adjust.
about making it.
Yeah.
It's because they've made a lot of shitty AAA games lately.
Dang it. We swore in the first 3 minutes.
I didn't even think about it.
That's okay.
I can edit that out.
Will you?
Can you just bleep it out?
Either way, yes, it is trash that they do that to us. And then Ark was supposed to come out tomorrow, but here we are pushed back to an unknown date
Let me go ask real
for
quick.
Xbox.
The only games that actually come out on time are Assassin's Creed. They just pop those things out like nothing.
Yeah.
It's actually, we have 3 new games. They're all coming out tomorrow. You're like, what the
They
fuck?
just
What
Reskin
the
them.
frick?
We'll get better at it someday. Either way.
Frickety frick.
They need to make a Minecraft too.
Just
Why,
keep adding stuff.
Yeah.
The same thing as Ark. If they would have just kept adding stuff, it would have been fine.
If they made it
Yeah.
realistic, if they made Minecraft, but
They have it. It's
yeah, but is it good though?
no,
it's just
stunning.
Ultra modded, yeah. You need
It looks realistic.
Very.
Whoa,
Like, it's
I didn't hear
beautiful.
about that.
Yeah.
You need crazy computers to run it, but it's cool.
Yeah, like NASA, you probably have to be NASA level.
I watched this Instagram reel of this old man. He's 90 years old playing Minecraft, and he's putting windows in. It was so painful. I'm oh.
Is he slow?
Oh, dude, he's yeah, we just want another window here. We'll see if it breaks. It's just bro.
Yeah, it's not.
I'll keep looking.
It was
I'll
funny.
have it for you.
I watched a guy. He modded Skyrim. He basically remade the entire Skyrim. It looked awesome.
I love
Into
shooting
what?
with the chicken machine gun.
You want to come over here and type
Skyrim.
that in?
Huh?
Oh, I thought that was the
No,
password.
sorry.
I was bro, you want to type that in? Because I'm not going to remember that.
Do you have
Say it
an
on
iPhone?
Skyrim, dog.
Yeah. Do neither? Do you have an iPhone?
I have an iPhone. Can't I just share it with you, bro?
Yeah, you should
I-
be able to just
Try to
password share.
join it.
With my computer?
Maybe.
Let's
Like
try
the
it.
I'm not sure how that works.
No,
I'm not connected to the Shire either. Hold
It
on.
just pops up sometimes. Share your password and just click it.
Yeah, I've seen
Uh,
that.
logs them in, which is super nice.
Oh,
It
that's
is.
Skyrim. You can get a chicken machine gun and it shoots eggs.
That's sick.
You can also collect giant clubs from the Giants, and they're worth a lot of money.
How do you collect those?
It's a mod.
Oh,
Same with the chicken one.
okay.
Wouldn't you just mod it to where you have infinite money?
No.
Yeah, it takes away
I
some
already
of the
have
fun.
infinite money, dog. I think I've got over 400,000 gold
Really?
on my person, and all of my houses are stuffed with jewels.
Nice.
And, of course, all of your precious metals,
Of course.
mostly ebony.
I did a thing a while back where I tried to make a character for every single like race they have, and so I had to wipe everything like super recently and start over. I'm like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. It's too much work.
Yeah, that would be difficult.
Well, I tried to go by their exact like, you know how like the Khajiit is like just assassin stuff and like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
I tried to like literally just push it towards exactly what they were meant to do.
How did it go?
That'd be fun.
It was way too much work. There's too many characters.
Sounds like it. I've only and ever been an orc on there.
Really?
Yeah, they're
On my
broken.
account. I've done before that. I think it was might have been on your Xbox or something. Somebody's.
Yeah.
I was Argonian, so I could breathe underwater. It was cool.
Yeah, it's cool being able to
I
breathe
forgot
underwater.
that they could do that.
But then I just got boots where I could walk on the water, so I don't need to breathe in it. It's like, whatever.
So
That was not a mod, though.
Yeah, is that in the game?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Boots of water walking.
That's sick.
Dude.
hard segue.
Oh, fuck. Just kidding.
It's okay. So allegedly, an Iran-backed militia group killed 4 of our troops yesterday.
My neck just broke from that segue. I love it.
That's correct.
I thought you were about to bring up Ark again. Okay.
No.
Iran.
Yeah. Thoughts?
A different video game?
If this is real,
Iran-backed militia killed 4 of our troops.
correct.
Where? So in Iran.
Unknown. It's literally all speculation, no confirmation. Allegedly, we'll know within the next 24 to 48 hours. What do we
like
think?
they want us to get in this war so bad.
They
Yeah.
do. They do.
They want
but
us so bad.
if they actually were killed, what's our next step? What do you guys think? Well, if you were president of the United States,
I don't
what would
think
you
it's
do?
going to be war.
No, if you were president of the United States, what would you do?
Fuck, dude.
Iran-backed. Who from Iran? We have...
Iran.
Yeah, I
Depends.
guess.
Like, how backed? Do they just...
Like, they supply them with the weapons,
Okay.
the food, the supplies, the everything.
So isn't it part of their military then, or is it like this little group of?
It's like
Ragtag
it's like
team.
the Wagner. I think the Wagner group of Russia,
Oh, gotcha. Oh,
essentially.
okay.
Like a private military
Yeah. Like
thing.
mercenaries, kind of. Fuck, dude. I don't even
I'll tell
know.
you what I would do. Get us out of all of the other countries. Quit being the world police
Valid.
and
Well,
move on.
I thought you were talking about
So we would
just
run
that thing.
from everything?
No, I'm not saying
After
run.
somebody attacks us?
I think we should wipe them off the face of the earth and then leave all of them.
But it's not going to happen.
I know if I was president of the United States.
Bruh, if we wipe them off the face of the earth, guess how many nukes are coming back at us? You
So,
ever-
I'm not saying wipe Iran. I'm saying wipe that back militia group.
Oh, okay. All right.
So basically,
works.
kill them and then be like, everybody come home.
Yeah,
But then they'd be like,
Defend our own
we need
borders."
revenge. You'd kill our guys, and then we kill theirs.
they wouldn't.
and
Not if we're home.
Back and forth.
Oh.
Unless they're attacking the U.S. directly, then there's going to be a real problem.
Oh, then that's where the problems begin.
I feel like if you pulled all your troops out, wouldn't every like different country that you were supporting like suddenly be like, what the fuck, dude? Now we're not on your side because fuck you.
Maybe, but I think that would actually cure the world of a lot of wars if we step back.
Oh, absolutely.
Because then naturally, China's going to take Taiwan. Okay, cool. That's China. Russia, Ukraine. Okay, cool. That's that. And then Africa, whatever they got going on, they'll eventually mesh into one ordeal. I would imagine. I don't really know Africa at
Doubt
all.
it. They got lots of warlords and shit. They ain't giving
Yeah.
that up.
But then at that point, you let the African government, if they even have one, I don't know if they do,
Right, yeah.
take
Let them
over.
sort it.
Yeah, Mexico. I think we should take over Mexico.
What?
Why not, you know?
But why?
More land.
We've got enough.
I think,
far as I'm
we've got
concerned.
plenty of land. Sea to sea already, baby.
Yeah, but Mexico.
But why?
Mm,
I swear
I
I'm
would-
gonna join. Just give me a second.
Huh?
I'm gonna find
Yeah,
this
what is
password.
going on, dude?
Finding this
Um,
password.
Humidity?
Just to own this entire part of the world and integrate them into our society because they already are in our society.
What about Canada?
Here we go.
Canada can be Canada.
Canada's just there.
Canada is, yeah, they piggyback off us anyways.
Have you guys noticed that most, like, the people who are, like, heavily pushing for America are Canadians? Like, a fuck ton of them.
Yeah.
Like Jordan Peterson and, like,
Yeah,
Tom
'cause
McDonald.
They
The
know it
boys.
sucks in Canada.
So they're like, U.S. is better.
We need
That's,
somebody to help.
Steven Crowder's Canadian. He's always, I hate Canada. It sucks.
I saw a video, or I saw a little post, real or not, but it was like someone from the UK saying like, "Hey America, you're the only semi-free country left. Come save us all." Like,
Probably is real.
I want to go
Yes.
back to your Mexico thing. I heavily disagree with that,
Why?
just for the record. I don't feel
Well, it
like
would
they've
be
they've
another
got their
war.
shit. Like, if they attacked us and, like, we're, like, heavily trying to wipe us out, I'd be like, yeah, fuck 'em.
cartel.
Yeah.
Cartels
What do you mean?
are always
Yeah.
up in our shit. It's like
It's because
like-
we're working with the cartels.
Yeah, I think it'd be
Yeah,
there
that
whether we're part of Mexico's
it's
part
like
of us
we
or
have.
not.
It's like the U.S. has hemorrhoids. Serious.
Okay,
And-
so at that point, legalize all drugs. That would stop the cartels.
Could, unless they're the ones supplying the legal stuff, then there's,
I'm,
suddenly it's above board.
I've always been about legalizing all drugs. Like, let them do their thing, you know?
Like
I
that
think
would
they
that would
should.
take away the incentive to do what they're doing because they wouldn't be able to charge the prices they are and
Long term, it'd be safer as well.
But then what would they go to?
take away their market
Trafficking?
share. But then they
Yeah.
then they'd go to
Yeah,
child
good.
trafficking instead.
Then we can focus on that instead of the drug war.
That's true.
Stop putting all the money into that.
The drug war is stupid as fuck.
Yeah, we lost.
Like,
It's still going.
why would
lost.
we
Did
ever
we even fight it?
Yeah, exactly.
Fight was over before it began.
I'm just saying I wouldn't want to go, like, take their land is what I'm saying. It's like if they joined U.S. and, like, integrated and they were like, all right, now this is part of the U.S., that's a thing.
That's what I'm saying. Have them integrated into the United States.
I could see that. But just, like, conquering them and being like, yeah, we have Mexico now.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
I met a guy whose family lives in Mexico the other day. He was actually my Uber driver. He's like, yeah, I come up here, send money home and all that jazz. And he said Americans just don't know how to live life. They don't know
What?
They don't know how to take a second, step back, and relax and see their effect on the world and how they fit into it. Whereas in
but
Mexico, they just
their country's a shithole.
that's true.
But I've also
I
heard
just-
that.
we
Some
gotta
of it-
take that into
some of it can
account.
be.
I've also heard that from almost every foreigner that's come
Uh-huh.
here. They're like, you guys
have
are
too.
so intense and, like,
Yeah.
work focused. It's insane.
That's
Yeah.
why we're on top nonstop, baby.
I don't know. I think it's borderline unhealthy. Like in Scotland, when
think
you went
so.
over there, people are just like, it's fucking just easy breeze. You know,
Mhm.
nobody's
Right, but-
like rushing around. It's just all chill.
Nothing's changed there in 100 years, you know? It's still little towns and villages and shiz.
I want that.
I
want a
have, like,
village.
the older I get, the more that sounds really nice.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be
My
nice.
little
I'm
rock
just,
wall and my
there's a
furry
reason
cow.
we're on top. And I think it's this culture for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you got us, China, and Japan, top producers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, India and Russia, but meh.
What does India do again?
Make a lot of
I don't have a
clothes.
clue.
Manufacturing.
Seems
Yeah.
like you never hear anything from India. They just exist.
They just have a lot of
It's
people.
like Canada.
They got like 1 billion people, right?
More, yeah.
They scam you.
Yeah.
They're
That's
great on
facts.
the phones.
I don't know what else they do.
I've got another question though for like, and this is for all of you guys. For like, you were saying, what would you do if you were the president in this situation? What would you do if like China started taking over, or like say Russia started taking over everything? Like they were kind of going like the Nazis and just started like
Stop them.
you
Dead
would
in their
you would get
tracks.
intervene
Absolutely. If they were
before
doing
they
something
get
like
too
that,
powerful.
yeah. Like if they started pulling out concentration camps, like China already has. Shout out China.
I'm just saying
Dirty
you're
rascals.
like I don't want to be the world's police, but until what point?
Until a war, until we're being threatened on our home front. Because at that point, if they surround and take over literally everywhere on the planet except for America, what's next? America.
What's next is they're spread too thin and you take out their homeland.
Yeah, a billion people.
Play
ain't
Risk.
enough.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, they would have to have alliances and stuff, but I think we should be allied with China and Russia. That would be insane.
The
Yeah.
issue is there's hard moral lines like between us and China since they've got so many concentration camps and they do like organ harvesting and shit. It's pretty crazy.
Social credit scores.
It would be
Yeah,
all the
there's-
top G's with their Bugattis, though, chilling.
Right.
But, yeah, you're right.
They're just
It would be
And they don't care about climate change, the biggest issue.
oh, damn.
Wait, do you?
Climate change?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Since
yeah.
what?
I think we should, like, not do plastics and stuff.
I'm against plastic for
Such a bullshitter, dude.
Are you?
reasons.
I'm fucking with you.
Okay,
guys.
thought you were dead serious. I was like,
No, I
who
don't
the
give a-
fuck are you?
No.
Where's Logan?
I think there could be better plastics, like hemp plastics and whatnot. Hemp
Right.
could be used for
Hell yeah,
everything.
hemp should be,
And
utilized.
it's very
I don't
biodegradable
like
and stuff. so-
plastic for the endocrine disruptors. That's it. Other
Here's
than
the
that,
thing.
It's,
Yeah.
it's incredibly useful.
I think we should innovate and like move to things for hemp, but I'm not gonna be like sit there and be like, it's for the fucking planet. Like go green.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like, dude, shut up. Just make a better product.
Well, right,
That's,
like
like,
Jordan
safer.
Peterson says the best way to do it is to get everyone out of poverty, because then you start caring about where you're going to get shit in the next 10 years, you know?
How would you do that?
Capitalism.
Laissez-faire
absolutely.
You
capitalism.
wouldn't. There's always going to be poverty.
Right, but if you raise everyone's bottom line, it does help.
Even those living in poverty are living like way better than poverty 100 years ago.
Right. So once we raise everyone up as much as we can,
It's
I think
still
I
gonna
don't
be
know. I've
like
seen a place.
when poverty, let's say 100 years from now, say poverty is the middle class, they are still going to be in poverty. You know?
Okay, but I'm talking like strictly African people, you know, stuff like that.
Oh, that.
Like once you get everyone up, they can.
I
Start
didn't know we
caring
were
more.
talking about third world
I
countries.
thought you meant
here.
America.
No,
You're talking about-
America's
yeah.
wealthy enough, and so are their people. They're just lazy.
Some of
Dude,
them.
there's some of them. I know people get shitty situations, but like, you don't get people starving to death very often. There's food, there's resources.
Yeah.
That's once there's like that's everywhere, you know. I think
A lot of
then
the
you
third world
tend to care a
countries
bit
are like
more.
happy though.
Happier than Americans.
That's fair.
Like way happier than
Because
Americans.
they don't know what they're missing.
And also they don't have to strive for everything they're not missing, you know?
Yeah.
Even the
That's fair.
homeless, a lot of the homeless people in America choose to be homeless.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As not true as that sounds, that's reality.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot more free than working your whole life for somebody else.
Arguably the freest people on earth.
If that's their mindset of what they're going to be doing their whole life, then homelessness seems like a pretty good option for them.
Yeah.
Pass.
That's a weird
Yeah.
thought.
Agreed.
I could not imagine that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hopefully not. But yeah, I don't know. What about the Israel-Hamas situation? What do you guys think?
It's all propaganda.
I think it's a
Shit's
lot.
all fucked up.
I think it's a lot more confusing, and a lot of people don't know anything about it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not just like you can't just be like, oh, one side good, the other side bad. It's like it's probably so much more complicated than that. But I also think it's a stupid war because it's over like land. As far as I know, like over land and like
It's over
religious
Holy
things.
Land, yeah.
Yeah, it's like this. This has been going on for so long. It's like,
Yeah, what is saying war never stops in the Middle East.
Just put them in timeout.
well, I wouldn't even know what the solution is to that. Honestly, like, stop fighting.
Sharing is caring. No, I mean, what happened?
Make it like a neutral zone or something.
The thing is back in the early 1900s and World War II and all that, then it was basically that land was taken from Palestine, as far as I know, given to the Jews.
By
Because
who?
the Jews,
Us.
by the powers that be, yeah, the Allies, because the Jews couldn't very well go back to Germany, so they're like, well, let's put you back in your original homeland, Jerusalem, right? And the Gaza Strip, all that jazz, and they've been warring about that ever since. They didn't necessarily displace the Palestinians, but made them all just like, okay, you guys are sharing now. Here you go, and so that's kind of what originally sparked like the current conflict,
Mm-hmm.
but Jews and Muslims have been fighting for
Ever.
Yeah.
See, this is where
Well,
it's
it's-
confusing because I hear now that like Jerusalem's like kind of ruling with an iron fist, with the Palestinians just being like dicks, and the Palestinians are like revolution. But then I also hear that Palestinians are like, we want to slaughter every Jew that exists.
Yes.
It's like,
Oh,
okay,
that's correct.
that's pretty fucked.
They also have videos like of Hamas taking and like beheading just civilians. They're taking them captive. It's crazy shiz.
Yeah.
It's
So it's weird. Israel's a lot more advanced, and they have the backing of the U.S. and our military might and all that jazz. So they're a lot stronger than Palestine. But yeah, Palestine has the big old FU.
yeah. It feels like they're willing
Towards
to go
all of
a
Israel.
lot further. I
Yeah,
think.
they're pretty salty.
Yeah.
So,
So-
and plus, you don't know what's propaganda coming out of there. You
Yeah, we
know,
do
so
that.
you don't actually
Yeah,
know
we're
what's
recording.
going on.
That's
Pretty
okay.
good.
So it's
That's our dad.
That's one of the OG guests.
That's right.
Whole life policy master.
You're a wizard, Harry.
What makes me wonder, because I'm not religious at all, like I've made very clear, but why are the Jews, the allegedly holy people in the Holy Land, constantly attacked throughout all of history, and it seems to have no end in sight?
Do you know what
That-
my grandma says? Grandma
What?
told me this.
Grandma
It's because-
Tony?
Yeah, because they killed Jesus, so they've been.
So then why are they the holy people?
I don't
If
know.
they killed the Jesus.
They were Jesus's people, and they killed him basically. And so they're supposed to go through, allegedly, they're supposed to go through this penance of however many years until he has a second coming.
That makes me actually genuinely question a lot of things. I'm like,
It's interesting because once you hear
Very
that, and then you
interesting.
just always look
Kinda
that they're
weird.
getting
it's weird.
dunked on all the time.
If you go into religion, there's a lot of very self-fulfilling prophecies and stuff. Just
Yeah.
like that, you know.
Also, they're placed in an area where they're granted to be attacked constantly.
Right, it's the holy place for like billions of people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they should
It's kind of
probably
hard
just
not to have any conflict there.
How is everything like? Why is that the Mecca, like their center, for like Muslims
Jerusalem?
and stuff? Yeah, I mean for like Muslims and whatnot. Don't they believe in something else? Or
Mecca.
Is Mecca right there?
Mecca
I have no
Soul.
idea where it is.
Mecca. I
It's
want to say
fun.
Mecca's in.
Mecca Soul was fun.
I don't want to.
I have.
I don't
no
wanna
idea
guess,
where
but-
Mecca
Are you
is.
connected yet?
No,
I sent it to you, Doc. I texted it to you.
oh, just I don't even know that.
15 minutes ago.
I haven't been on my phone.
Oh, sorry. Thanks. I guess I should have told you.
You know what else is
That would
wild?
have been nice.
Have you guys been hearing about the Euphrates River? Is it
Yeah.
Euphrates?
What about it?
How the four angels are once
Yeah.
once it all dries up, then the four angels come out, and they've been hearing screams and stuff from the caves throughout there, and yells and all the stuff. It's very interesting
Why did I hear screams and yells if it's supposed to be angels?
because they're
Getting pissed.
well, they're not good angels allegedly,
Oh.
but they're gonna come back. I don't know the whole story, but basically they're gonna come back. The four angels, they're different types, and one of them is the angel of war.
Oh, you're talking about
The
the
four-
horsemen
the
of
horsemen.
the apocalypse.
Is
The
that
four
what
horsemen.
Yeah, the four horsemen, dog.
they are? Okay, so I've been hearing them called angels. I haven't heard them
They,
called
Okay.
horsemen.
I think they technically are angels, and whether you want to say good or they're good or bad, they're doing their job. That's what they're there for, is to like
Okay.
bring everybody to justice, basically.
Yeah, what is it? You've
Okay.
got war, pestilence.
Death.
Look it up. Look it up.
I'm trying. It won't connect now.
Either way, they're
I
gonna
got this.
kill millions or billions, whatever it is, and that's kind of weird.
I don't know how real that video was, though. I saw that video where it's like moans and creaks from like the underground.
Oh, I didn't see a video.
Oh,
I've just heard people talking about it on TikTok.
it was kind of disturbing. Like, I would look it up.
All right.
The sound was like very disturbing.
Conquest, war, famine, and death.
Interesting.
According to the book of Revelations, but then the book of Ezekiel, it is sword, famine, wild beasts, and pestilence.
It's a
Or
close.
plague, yeah.
So I'd say those are
Basically,
bad.
just like the four big things that'll kill you, then there you go.
Yeah, because that's the what the Exodus, or isn't that the book of Exodus where he comes back and he pretty much like does the second wipeout, kind of like the flood, but not with water.
You mean with fire?
Yeah,
Like,
baptized in fire.
Yeah,
'Cause first
baptized
you
in
get
fire.
baptized in water, and then you
Mhm.
get baptized in fire, which is like, yeah, pretty
And
rough.
then what's after that?
gonna get spicy.
That's that. I
And
don't
then
know.
you're cleansed. You're holy.
Yeah,
Aren't you
that's
dead?
that's when God's supposed to win.
No.
I
When
guess.
you get baptized in fire, you start to get burned
don't
or
get
whatever,
dead.
but you get like the Holy Ghost and shit.
Yeah,
Like it's supposed to protect you from the
It
flames.
basically burns away your sins.
and they're saying
So the water puts aside your sins, and the fire burns away your sins, right?
Yeah,
Where it's like resetting.
and then it's supposed to, when that all happens, Zion, wherever that's supposed to be, is supposed to be like literally lifted off the planet, and all God's people will be on Zion and go up somewhere peaceful.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
I would have to
definitely
read
won't
it
be
again,
on that,
but-
but I hope the second coming comes just so I could see it.
Mecca's in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, that
Which
tracks.
is what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to say it wrong.
For Muslims, it's got to be. They're all from there,
This
right?
is just being
Because it's
cancer.
Islam
Love
and
it. So
Christianity
much
and
cancer.
Judaism. They follow like 3 different brothers. I thought.
Yeah.
So I think they're all just
Yeah,
from
the brothers of Abraham.
Yeah.
Some of the sons of Abraham. Yeah.
You should look up what addiction nicotine is.
It's
Oh,
a nicotine
yeah.
addiction.
I don't know what
He,
level.
he means like
Oh,
how
yeah,
hard
yeah,
it is,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
on the scale.
Then I can self-validate.
Yeah. Then I'm not looking it up.
You've been doing gym, cold showers. What's it about?
Oh, you were the one that posted
Yes.
that picture about the gym?
Yeah.
Nice.
At first, I just put the caption "gym," and then my wife's like, "That's so boring." Okay, fine. You're right.
Why?
Hmm.
Why you been doing it?
I want to improve myself.
You want to prove yourself?
Improve myself.
Improve yourself, yeah.
Yeah, I want to be a good man.
What's your goals?
I don't have any.
Feel better,
Like,
look
what do you
better.
mean? Yeah,
With the gym and
feel
the
better
cold
and look
showers?
better.
Yeah.
And it's been hella doing it.
You been getting pictures?
Feeling better and looking better. Nope.
Yeah.
I do want abs though.
Yeah.
I want some, abs.
I heard they're very uncomfortable to cuddle with.
That's fine.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to be comfortable. I want to be fucking sexy.
Stay hard, dude.
And when you're not flexing, you don't really have abs.
Yeah, no, just relax.
It goes away. Like
I
it
can
turns
push
back
my
into
belly
muscle.
out if I have abs, if they want comfort.
Yeah.
But I need drool on my abs, okay?
I like it. How's the cold showers?
Good. Cold. Yeah.
Fatal.
Oh, it's so
They're
effing
chilly.
hard.
Yeah.
I want to get a tub because I've been going to the gym quite regularly now, but I
Ooh, ice baths, baby.
I only do cold showers after I sit in the sauna. So I'll do my whole workout, sit in the sauna for like 10 minutes, and then I'll be already hot. So I want that cold.
Yeah.
And I hop in the cold shower. But I haven't done it like just being like regular ass me, just jumps in a cold shower.
If I had the room, I'd get a cold plunge for sure. I think it'd be
Yeah.
so nice.
Well, your circulation's messed up anyway, isn't it?
A little bit. But not that bad. Not like if I took a cold shower, I'd be fine. It's more of like if I'm in the cold
5
for
minute
like,
all the way cold shower though. My whole body goes numb.
that might fuck my fingers up a little
I was
bit.
gonna say
Maybe.
that's how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
Do you actually time it?
Yeah.
Oh, I just shower and then hop up.
You
I'm
gotta
usually
time it
done
'cause-
showering a minute or two before it's done,
Yeah.
and I'm sad.
A cold shower, you're done in a minute and a half
Oh,
if
yeah.
you need to be.
Okay.
And I'm very sad just sitting there. And I'll actually try to make myself colder. So what I'll do?
You have to move around.
Oh, hold on. I gotta take this, boys.
Yeah, you have to move around or else you create a thermal shield. That's why it gets way colder when you move.
What do you mean a thermal
weird.
shield? Like
Yeah,
your body will like pulse out heat, kind
It'll
of.
heat up the water immediately around you a little bit, and it
What?
creates a little bit of a barrier.
I've
Kinda
always wondered
super
what that is.
So
hero
that's
that
why
shit.
when you're moving around in the pool, it gets way colder. It's because you're just dissipating that little thermal shield.
Why would you look at that?
All right, so I
weird.
looked up your question, Logan, and this is according to the American Addiction Centers. Heroin's the hardest, and prescription painkillers, so like painkillers,
Yeah.
cocaine, meth, benzodiazepine, which I'm not really quite sure what that one does, nicotine, then alcohol. So nicotine's fifth on the list, but I personally tend to disagree with that because I've quit cocaine when I had a pretty hardcore addiction to that, and nicotine is so much harder. So much
Really?
harder. Oh, yeah. Like,
From the source himself.
It's got to be. It's readily available and everywhere. You
I
can't go to anywhere without seeing it. So it's
think
got to make it way harder.
That's the biggest thing is you're not getting, like, if somebody says, I'm addicted to cocaine, you're like, oh, my God, can we help you? Nicotine, there's like, yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Go pop another, you'll be all right.
Right,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have like any other than maybe making you irritable, like super bad withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah, it doesn't turn you into, like, fucking,
Yeah, it doesn't give you seizures or anything or mess you up bad.
yeah, heart attacks and shit.
Yeah.
Tell us about the Coke. So, number one, how did you start it? What was your journey through it and your quitting process? And what do you feel like on it?
Those are good questions, actually. I started because I was selling a bunch of like other things and just kind of testing it out. Like I did acid back then, and I was kind of testing a bunch of drugs. I told myself I'll never do prescriptions, which I mostly stuck to. I've done Xanax once, and I got pretty into Adderall because it's kind of very similar to cocaine.
Adderall's pretty good.
It is, but at the same time, it's terrible, and we'll talk about that one after. But cocaine, I got into it just because it was like somebody that I was rolling with, like business partner, I guess, like had it, and they were like, "Oh, just do a little bit, just try it out." And then I kind of just started doing it with them and just got hooked. So I'd be spending like $60 a day, $80 a day on it, going through fucking gram, like just all day. Like I'd be doing it at work, like just fucking all the time.
Is a gram an eighth?
No, an eighth is
Like an 8 ball or whatever?
an eighth is an eighth. I'm not quite sure what the exact thing on that. It's been so long since I've tried
That's
to fuck
good.
with, I've tried to like just fucking block it out of my mind, you know.
That's good.
So I couldn't tell you, but like an eighth of weed is like 3.5 grams, I believe. Or maybe it's more than that. I'm not quite sure. I'm not good at math right now, but it's a lot. I was doing a lot a day, every day, and I think it has two different effects on different people. So I think some people it makes you really fucking wired and just like super talkative, and you're just kind of like wired. With other people like me, it just zombifies you. So you're just like
Really?
can't think straight. Like you just want it. That's it. That's the only feeling I can describe is it makes you feel good, but then you just get this intense like, I just need more. I just need more. Just need more until you fucking go to sleep, which is hard to do on cocaine because it just keeps you the fuck up. You don't get boners. It makes your wiener just gone. It's just impossible. So there's that. It's numbing. So if you like rub it on your gums, it'll like numb your whole mouth.
Did you eat it or sniff it or?
Sniff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can't eat it. You'll throw up if you eat it. I'm sure of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I think there's two ways. Like, isn't it crack where they smoke it? I think that's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
And you either do that or you sniff it. Or it can like I think if you rub it on your skin, it'll get in there. But nobody does that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm sure if you shoved it up your butt too, you'd feel it.
that'd probably work. So
Yeah.
how'd you get off of it?
What are we shoving up our butts? Sorry.
We're talking about his cocaine, how he started. What was it like?
What?
How to get
Yeah.
off?
It went.
It went rogue. We went from cold showers to cocaine. Which one wakes you up more, you know?
Exactly.
I would say cold showers. Well, actually, that's not true. I'd say it wakes your brain up more, but cocaine makes your body stay awake. So there's that. Anyway,
How'd you get off it?
it just kind of was like I felt like shit every day. I lost a lot of weight because I wouldn't eat at all, and I was like getting really bad thoughts and just like super depressed. And I was like, dude, this is gonna kill me if I keep doing this. So I just like kind of made a decision. I was just like, fuck this shit, and stopped doing it. So I did have
Did you have
a
withdrawals?
little bit, yeah. It made me super anxious and like
Yeah.
dark thoughts, and the whole shaking while you're trying to go to sleep and not being able to sleep type thing. So
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I had your back.
yeah, right.
How long did you do it?
It was like a year, so I wouldn't say it was like a whole life thing. And then I've done it a couple times after that,
Yeah.
but it's never been so intense as that. Like first couple, the first year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that, and then let's jump to Adderall because I said I'd answer the question about that. So technically, Adderall is like meth,
Yeah.
but prescription.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of gives you the similar feeling of being awake and alert and super focused. But the next couple days, for me at least, just dehydrated, feel like shit, massive headaches. I don't know how people do it, like, consistently.
So is Lion's Mane better?
So what?
Lion's Mane?
Lion's mane. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
because it makes you have extreme focus and stuff, and that's like an actual healthy thing for you.
Yeah, but it's different when you take lion's mane. It's like you may or may not notice the difference with Adderall. It's like,
You know?
yep, I'm on Adderall. Like chemicals, I feel like are just so much more intense and like you feel it
Yeah.
a lot more. But it's for people with like, they can't focus. So anyway, let's jump to something else.
You ever
Yes.
seen Cocaine Bear?
I love Cocaine Boy. The movie is top 10. It was one of my favorite movies I've ever seen.
I haven't seen it, so I need to now.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's just like
It's weird.
2 hours of just straight just entertainment. That's all. You don't need a story. There's nothing to look into. It's just like, that was fucking awesome.
It's like The Hunt, kind of.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's just very bizarre and like, what? I like it.
You remember that scene where the lady flies out of the fucking ambulance, dude?
I've only seen it once.
Oh, dude.
I don't remember.
It just made me laugh so fucking hard.
I gotta watch it, I guess.
You can only buy it.
What?
Yeah. Last time I checked.
I think it's on Netflix.
Is it?
Maybe.
If it's on Netflix, I'm about to watch it on the treadmill tonight.
Yeah. Are you still going to the gym?
That's the plan.
Rip.
Are
I wish
you?
I wouldn't know. No, I showered already.
And
I don't want another cold shower.
don't take another cold one. You've already taken one today.
If I'm hopping in the shower, it's only pain.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Pain.
What are you gonna say?
Oh, have you guys ever taken that on it? It's called Alpha Brain. That shit's nice.
I heard it's good.
I heard
think
that
I
stuff
tried
was
it
pretty
one
good.
time.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan talks about it, but I love it. That felt like it did something, which was cool.
My favorite's still been lion's mane.
It has lion's mane and a few other things in it,
That's
but
cool.
it felt like it did something. It was nice.
Like, what do you mean, like describe the feeling? Like, do you feel
Just
it
like
kind
you
of
felt
like,
really
come on?
clear-headed the whole day. Like everything was in focus. It was nice. A
Is
little
there
bit
any-
more energy.
Is there any side effects?
No, not that I could tell.
That's
It's
how
all-
lion's mane is.
Yeah, it was
Makes
all
you feel
that
like
and vitamins and stuff. It was. I
Super
loved it.
focused.
That sounds like the mud
Fog
water
in your
stuff.
brain. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that.
The thing with lion's mane is once it wears off, you are tired. You're mentally tired. You feel like you've been focusing all day.
Okay.
But it doesn't last for days or anything. It's like at the end of the day, you're like, whew,
Yeah.
I focused a lot today.
It's
You
not
know?
gonna like
Yeah.
dehydrate you and like make your body feel like shit.
No, I don't want to do that.
Definitely a more natural way of doing things. I wonder what would like if it's the same if you just eat it, like like pick it.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I'd bet.
They look wonky
That's
though.
Jeeves.
They look nasty.
I wouldn't want to just eat that thing. That thing looks like it. It's weird. It looks like a big white fuzzball.
Yeah. It doesn't look appetizing.
No.
Do you guys ever wonder how people like figured this shit out? They're just like, yeah, let's go eat a bunch of mushrooms.
Probably
See
exactly.
what they did.
It's
Bet-
what you and Noah used to do.
They're probably starving.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I bet you they started by watching what the animals eat.
Oh.
Oh.
No, that's even smarter.
I
And
literally
then
have
go
never
from
thought about that.
I haven't either.
It makes sense though.
It does make sense. Good job, dude. You're alpha brain.
For real.
I watched how Teslas were made yesterday. It was
How was
interesting.
that?
It was way cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
Sounds way dope. We left off when I had to take that call. We left off talking about cold showers a little bit, and yeah, we have a new instructor starting, and I'm doing his intro, so I had to go talk to him.
Is he
But-
cool?
Yeah, I actually went through the program with him, but he went down to SUU and flew there,
Nice.
but then he quit, and he's coming up here.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's cool. What are we gonna do for your 1,000 hours? Gonna go rent an Airbnb or what?
That sounds fun. I don't know though. I've already got Boston this year, so we probably won't. I probably won't do another vacation unless it's like a hotel for a couple days with the wife or something. You know,
Yeah.
but
I'd
it
pitch for
sounds
one.
super fun.
Yeah.
We might. Just not sure yet.
Start a group chat. See who I'll pitch.
St. George, baby.
That would be
It sounds
sweet.
fun. I want my wife there too, though. She's gonna be celebrating.
Yeah, that's
But-
what I'm saying. See
Oh, yeah.
what all couples would pitch or not couples, and just have fun with it.
It does sound pretty fun.
Sounds awesome.
All seventh wheel.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Just kidding.
That'd be a good
But-
time.
No, the cold showers and cold ice baths are tremendously beneficial for your mental health. I mean, Joe Rogan will have scientists on there, and he's done a lot of research into what exactly that does, and it increases your dopamine levels by like druggy amounts for 4 to 6 hours after you've done the ice bath. So cold showers, I imagine, are just slightly less because it's not ice, even though it feels like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, depending on like the colder they went and for the longer duration, the higher the dopamine rush and the longer it lasted, with no side effects.
What's dopamine?
Happy drug.
Yeah, it's like happy drugs,
Oh.
happy hormones.
What is
Yeah.
I want to know the difference. Maybe I'll look it up here. But like serotonin, dopamine, epinephrine,
Epinephrine.
So
epinephrine.
dopamine is your happy drug. Serotonin is like your sad. No, that's oxytocin.
Oxytocin.
Oxytocin's your
serotonin's a
sadness.
happy one.
Serotonin's also happy.
One of them's
And
got
then-
to be associated with accomplishing things, right? I think
it's
that's one of-
dopamine.
All right.
So yeah, I have no idea.
And then epinephrine is adrenaline.
Epinephrine is adrenaline.
Yep.
That's what people with allergies use. The no allergies.
Really?
Okay.
Epinephrine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just straight.
Just an
That-
adrenaline shot.
yeah, it's an EpiPen, epinephrine
Okay.
pen.
I mean, they're all supposed
that
to
makes
make you
sense.
happy. I guess like that's the 4 happy chemicals.
And
Oh, really?
and more
in a way.
energy, I think.
I guess more. Well, that would probably make you feel better anyway. If you had more energy.
Oh, it'll give you more energy for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you feel happier, you have more energy. When you're sad, you don't have energy.
Sad,
Look-
no bad.
I just looked up portable ice baths. They're like $150.
Yeah.
I just think it's the ice. You'd have to fill it up with ice every day, which would suck.
Not in the winter.
It's in the
You
winter.
just gotta go break the ice. Can you imagine? You just walk out in your bare feet, break the ice, and just step in.
I've seen a lot of people would just buy, the big ice chests that you can get. At
Yeah.
Walmart, and they just use those, and they just break the top, fill it with water, and then break the top layer, jump in there, because it takes too long to freeze the whole thing, especially if you're getting in and out all the time.
That's so gnar. That's
crazy.
hardcore, baby.
That's just like a shower.
But it's 32 degrees.
I know, but your whole body goes numb. We should see how cold our water gets.
Bring in a thermometer.
Yeah.
That would
Let's
too
see if
have
work has one. I need to borrow a thermometer.
I'll bet you it doesn't get to freezing because otherwise your pipes would freeze.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know if it was moving.
Well, yeah, and
It
it's
would
not
be
a long
fine.
duration. Everyone
It's
after
true.
is hot water.
It's true. I don't know. Maybe.
Because I did it yesterday, and my brain was like pulsating because it was hurting so fucking bad from it.
From
Oh, yeah.
cold
How
shower?
long did you keep your head under, bruv?
Well, I do the shampoo, and then I do a face wash.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's 2 separate ones. So by the end of it, it's just
I like to stick my face under the water where it rolls on my forehead, and then I try to breathe through my mouth like I'm getting waterboarded in it.
wow. Why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just like do that as long as I can stand it, and then I'll shake my head. I'm like, oh, fuck, that's cold.
Yeah, just spin. You got to spin a lot.
Oh
Makes it
yeah,
way colder.
Jesse's creating helicopters over here. It's a baby helicopter. It's cold.
I have a funny story about baby helicopter. Want to hear it?
Do we want to hear it?
It involved my baby helicopter.
No, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it right now.
Okay.
But then I noticed that even when I'm taking a cold shower, even after everything's numb, my hands still will feel cold under the water. So
Yeah.
like towards the end of the shower, I'll go under the armpits, still stay semi-warm, so I'll put my armpits under, and I'll put my hands in the water, and it just, it hurts. It's good stuff.
It's just vicious.
And then sometimes you gotta put your neck in the cold water, let it run down your back,
Yeah.
It's so
down,
cold.
and it's. Yes, sir.
It's fun though. And the nice part about it is by the end of it, at least that I've noticed, when I turn off the water, like I just look down and I'm like, yeah, I just did that every single time because it is a mission
What do you
successful.
What do you look down at the floor?
Yeah, just stare at the floor.
All right, just check it.
That was
Or
so
the
fucking painful.
tiny helicopter.
Yeah.
Helicopter.
I'm No, it is fun though. As soon as that timer goes off, you're like, Hell yeah, I just did that.
Yeah.
Turn it off, good to go. Just, fuck yeah.
Be
So
sick
good.
to live by like a river or something like in your
That'd be cool.
backyard.
Mm-hmm.
That would be dope.
Cold plunge challenge.
Yeah.
We should do a hike this winter, boys. Just a pod group.
No.
And just dip in a river.
I'm
And just
actually
die
pretty
out
down.
there.
No, where's the one where
No.
you, me, and Jakey went skinny dipping? Which one was that? And you and Jakey, not me.
It was. I didn't go skinny dipping. I was in my boxers.
Was it just Jakey that
Only
was badass?
only Jacob was skinny.
Either one. Because that was cold.
It was up Parley. That wasn't that cold though. It was up Parley's.
Well, let's
Like
do it
where
right
the-
now. We go jump in the Provo River.
Where the golf course
That
is
one was
kinda?
way colder.
No.
No, it was up Parley's and there's a little
Yeah,
offshoot.
so-
I want to say it was.
It's something with an E.
Yeah.
Lambs Canyon, probably.
I don't know.
There's like a little turn off. I think I know what you're talking about.
Could be.
Who knows?
It wasn't. It wasn't Echo. But I think it started with an E as well. I'll have to figure it out.
Yeah. I'll be down though. I
It
might
was-
lose
it was
my
one of-
fingers, but
It was
you know.
one of the warmer lakes around, but it still felt chilly because it was at night, and there's hella crawdads in there.
Oh, yeah?
black.
Scary. Yeah, the scary part is jumping in the pitch black water, which is what we were doing. It was fun.
That's always
Nope.
intense.
Uh-huh.
Ain't no way, dude.
Yeah, I think
But what's
I'm
the difference
good.
between that and like water in the daytime when you can't see?
It doesn't matter, but it's water is already my
Something
fear.
about pitch black water is just nerve-wracking.
It makes my knees weak, literally. Like,
That was like Scotland, dude. Even during the day, it was black. It was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, and all the locks and everything.
Yeah.
Just black water is what it looked like, just dark.
It was very eerie.
Because it was
like,
all
it's
deep.
gross, dude.
I think it was just all super deep, so it was all dark. It
Literally,
was wild.
it gives me chills. Scares me.
Don't want to go in that deep dark water, dog?
No, but I'm going in the middle of the ocean soon.
Yes, you are.
That'll be fun.
I'd be more scared of the ocean than a lake any day. There's actually shit in the ocean that can eat you, like confirmed.
Confirmation, dude. Yeah, the lake too.
What's gonna eat you in a lake?
The water.
There's a big catfish.
Yeah, it's a big ass catfish.
No, it's just a no. It's not okay.
The water will swallow you, yeah.
Yeah.
When you swallow the water will swallow you. And it
Really?
is. Yeah. That was deep.
That'd be a good riddle.
Always.
That'd be a good riddle. What swallows you when you swallow it?
Water.
We should throw up a poll on our Instagram tonight.
Who listened?
Mark it. That'd be sweet. Well, what else is about
So
it? How's your
where
thing?
did that fear of water come from? That's what I don't know.
I don't know, dude. But it scares the fuck out of me. I've never drowned it or nothing.
Is it the little mer people coming to tickle your feet?
Dude, that's messed up when you feel when you feel the vegetation on your toes. You're like, oh.
Try being in the middle of a lake and feel like a fish like go right
Dude.
between your legs. You're like, nope.
Or when you see when you're like going in a boat or floating on the river or something and you see the remnants of a tree just right below the surface, you're like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
Go away.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to be a scuba diver and do that to people, though. Go up and tickle their toes and just walk away.
No, that's like the clown shit that happened. Like where everybody's just walking up as clowns. Like, you dumbass, somebody's gonna shoot you.
I didn't like that, dude. I was up in college when that happened. And I was walking home at 3 a.m. all the time. And there
you
was
go to college
clowns
for?
everywhere. Huh?
What are you going to college for?
Aerospace engineering. That was when I was up in Logan. And there was a cemetery between my buddy's house where I'd hang out and my place. And there was clowns in there more than once. They just stand there and look at you as you're walking home, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, whatever. You're just like,
I wonder how many of them got shot.
I don't like it, you know?
I'm looking it up.
Either way,
How many
it
clowns got shot?
was messed up.
What year was that?
And I'm still not terrified
COVID?
of clowns, so there you go.
2016 or something.
I'm scared of clowns. That's weird.
I don't like them.
There's just no need to dress up like that.
The thing is like, things are scary until you know you can be weirder.
What? Say that again?
I agree with that.
So think about this.
It's like you rape the rapist.
No, I mean, I sure.
That would be weird. That's in the same
It would
sphere
be,
that you're
it
talking
would be
about.
weirder. So yeah, I'm just thinking like you see one of these clowns walking, and they're just vibing. Start working at them. Start taking your clothes off. See what happens. You know, either they're gonna
Proving my point.
either they're gonna keep being weirder, or they're gonna lose.
Yeah, but what if they get weirder than that? What do you do?
Oh, then you better
It's
have
chicken.
some swift legs. Yeah, it's chicken. I've been married to a man for 30 years. No, just
Time for violence. I don't think any of them got killed.
No, I've seen videos.
bro.
of
I
them
saw
being
some
shot.
vids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw some vids of them getting shot, decked with baseball bats, hit by cars. Like I saw a lot of clown deaths.
There's a lot of clown.
The clown
deaths.
population is endangered.
Well, they're
They
not
were
coming
hunted
up
for
with-
sport.
I'd
Which
believe it in some of those places.
Kind of
like
would have been
Chicago.
fun with a taser.
I was gonna say,
Oh, I
my
bet.
dark thoughts are like that would be hella fun. Driving around at night.
Let's go clown hunting, boys.
You know, the crazy thing is, too, is no one would blame you. Like, well, they shouldn't have been doing that, huh?
I heard recently there's a serial killer in Utah going around killing homeless people.
Damn.
I mean, think about it. If you were a serial killer, that would be like the easiest victim
Be the best victim.
because nobody cares. Nobody's gonna look into that. It's just like, oh, homeless man dead. Okay.
Another one dead. Drugs.
They say they don't catch most serial killers.
That's
good.
wild.
It's so crazy. But that's why it
They
makes
only
the news
caught the
every time.
dumb ones. That's the problem.
That's what my buddy said too. He's like, imagine how many are out there. We only caught the dumb ones.
And I mean, I've listened to some of those stories. I'm like, damn, that person was hella smart. Like, they did this in such. I mean, usually they got some idiot to them. Like, oh, by the end, they just thought they were invincible. Started dumping bodies left and right. It's like, okay, but can you imagine? That's only the dumb ones. That's wild.
Yeah.
We're talking about serial killers and how the ones we've caught are the dumb ones.
Yeah.
Imagine how many we haven't caught. You know.
a lot.
Well, yeah, that's
Psychopaths
what's
are
big
smart.
makes the news every time. It's because they don't really catch them very often.
Well, same with murders. They're not often caught.
Mm-hmm.
Most criminals are not caught. You look up the statistic on how many
Well, how would they know?
Many
They never
murderers
caught
are
him.
caught.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we
Well, they
probably
can
don't
go,
catch
this
this.
many
How-
people were killed.
How many
of those did
unsolved
we
murders
catch?
are in America
That's a good one.
from the 1900s? Let's say. I bet it's a ton.
That number's going to be pretty large.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do.
They got
in
all
U-
those
in
gangsters
US.
and stuff back in the day. They were
To answer those
like
questions,
mob and
there's
Ice
stuff
'em.
that were just killing them like crazy.
200,000 unsolved homicides in the U.S.
It's a lot of murders.
Since when
It doesn't give me that.
is that?
When
Every
was the
year?
art? Does it say when the article
No,
was written?
6,000 every year.
Unsolved?
That's a lot, but that also doesn't
That's
count
not that many.
like unexplained disappearances, though. People do just disappear.
That's true.
That
You
is
guys ever thought about just disappearing?
Yeah, yeah.
every single day.
Dude.
Catch you on the flip side.
Yeah.
Just text the group chat.
Yeah. See you, boys.
I'll just put a period. Like, boop.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, dipping up into the mountains.
Yeah, have you
Being
guys
a
seen
mountain
the videos of when police pull over people and then they've just randomly disappeared? And it's on body camera and everything. I don't know if it's real, but there's a lot of them coming out recently.
I don't know.
I'm not convinced it's real, but it is odd.
Like, how many of those videos do you think are real? Of you see like shit coming out of the sky. They're like, holy fuck, it's a UFO. And it's like,
I bet you
shit just like
98% of those are just fake.
yeah. And it's
Or
like
it's a meteor or something.
meteors, or like they say they see like there's like this little light that's like hovering in the
yeah.
sky and shit. Like, I've seen something like that, but I don't know. I don't know how many of those are real or not. There's a lot of them though, and it's always in a different country. It's never here. That's why I'm like, that's kind of sketch.
Yeah.
Well, there's-
allegedly tech
Tech?
that we're working on.
Good.
Sometimes
I
you can
could
also
see
see
that.
weird stuff through cameras. Like when we went to Tennessee, we did ghost tours.
Yeah, bro.
And you can
The
take
orbs?
pictures of the haunted houses, and you'll see
Orbs?
like glowing orbs.
Yeah,
it's
are they
weird.
are they orbs or just pieces of dust that your camera's picking
No,
up?
orbs. They were like different colored and shit.
Yeah, picture?
No,
Let's
not
post it.
me.
We don't have pictures, no. But
But it was
like,
really
out of the
interesting.
group, there was quite a few of them that caught orbs.
Yeah, they just took pictures, and then I was like, yeah, right. But then you see the pictures, it's like that's crazy.
The
That's weird.
ghost tours are sick. If you can get ghost tours in any city, that was so cool.
That was
Really?
very interesting.
Yeah, they
We-
took us to all the most like haunted places of the city
You know, we have one in Park
and
City.
the backstories.
There's
I
a
didn't know
there's a
that.
haunted tour in Park City. People
That's
go on
cool.
it all the time.
It's cool.
I'd love to.
I
sign
might
up
have to
for it.
join that.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Just go up to Ogden. You'll find places.
Yeah, it's true.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was neat. Just, I wonder if people catch stuff like that on their cameras.
Hmm.
They don't really know what it is.
I bet. Have you seen the older day pictures where you'll see a face? And they're like, nobody was behind me, or an extra hand.
Mm-hmm.
You're up. What the?
That, or they're getting weird reflections or something. You know, you never know.
Have you guys ever been like somewhere and like looked at a mirror and saw someone look down, like look up, and they're gone?
What?
I had that happen to me twice at No Name.
Hell no.
Oh my god.
It's an old ass building too. It's like 1904 or something like
Wait,
that.
so they're like,
Bro,
in front
if
of
you're
you?
looking in the mirror and anything is looking the other way, you should not be there. What do you mean?
It was weird too. I saw like the same old guy twice.
Fuck.
Yeah, once he was just like
It's
sitting
Murphy,
in one
dude.
of our booths, and then he was just like not fucking there anymore. And then the other time he was downstairs, and I was like just like cleaning something, and I look up, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And there was like nobody there. I was like alone. I was like, "Nah, fuck that shit."
Like, was he in front of you or behind you or what?
Like right behind me.
In the mirror.
And it was the same guy, and he
Face
had this
that.
like hat. You know those kind of like old caps that were like flat brim.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that both times, and a trench coat.
Say hi.
Yeah, be like, "What up, demons?"
Hell no, he gonna say hi back. Can you imagine?
What up, demons?
Hello.
It's your boy.
Hi. Hi, I've been watching you.
That's awkward.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That'd be uncomfortable.
You should probably leave.
Nah, I'm not worried about it.
Nah, I'm good on that, dog.
Yeah. Hard pass.
I
I
don't
did
know
have
how
a
much I
lady one
believe in
time.
that shit.
Well, you saw it.
Yeah, I did, but like,
What do you not believe in, dude?
I believe that it's real. I just don't believe it's like harmful or like something bad's gonna happen. I'm like, why would they? If it hasn't happened now, like we have a video actually of like just a chandelier just like for no reason, just fucking swinging. It's wild.
I remember there was some shit swinging out here one time. There was, when we had the field in back, we had those, those big rolling like sprinklers.
Mm-hmm.
There was one of those sitting up, and it just had the pole and the wheel. It was just a single section of that, and so the pole was sticking up in the air, and there was no wind or anything, and the pole was just like bouncing. It was weird as fuck. Like, we're sitting there like, is that a magnetism thing? Like, what's happening here?
A little demon child jumping on it.
That bitch was just going. It's like, what?
That's
It's
wild.
trippy.
We've had a lot of weird stuff here.
Yeah. It's just wild.
Didn't there used to be like no houses behind your guys'
Yeah,
house?
there's
Yeah.
nothing.
Just field.
It's just field.
That's so wild, dude.
Yeah. That big sprinkler would come and spray over the house into the front
Yeah.
yard. Yeah. That sprinkler was taller than the house. It was sick.
That's very cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had a dream about Grandpa yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of the weird ghost stuff, and because we were all sitting around the pool table, it was a bunch of random people. Well, people related, but yeah, he came and jumped on. It was either yours or Jakey's lap. I don't remember, but it was
hell?
weird because he was small, like
Little
dwarf.
gremlin.
Yeah,
Troll grandpa.
Either way,
Yeah, little leprechaun.
it was weird.
I actually had a dream about grandpa too a little while ago, like a couple weeks ago. It wasn't like that though. He wasn't jumping on couches.
What was it?
He just like came up behind me and like put his hand on my shoulder and just
That's cool.
smiled at me. It was a pretty cool dream.
That's cool.
That's a cool dream.
I think dreams have some resemblance of real life or something that's actually happening.
Yeah, they definitely have some sort of meaning in them.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'm like, what the hell could this mean?
I honestly believe there could be some like mystical powers to it or whatnot, but that dream happened when I got one of his pocket knives.
That is cool, by
And
the
so
way.
it happened that night. But I think a lot of it's your subconscious is what you're thinking about during the day, kind of translates into your subconscious. And when you go to sleep, your subconscious like wakes up
Yeah.
and it just throws whatever your brain is creating at you. You know what? So
Yeah.
that's why weird shit happens because your brain's like doing fucking all that shit.
I also think objects, things hold energies.
They do.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Fuck, yeah, they do.
So Grandpa's pocket knife, especially if you add it on him a lot. There you go.
Are you selling it?
Fuck no.
My daughter absolutely loves the cheetah that I had for my entire existence growing up.
Yeah.
She doesn't want anything else to sleep with. It's the cheetah. It's like, why? Why that?
That's sick.
Because it's dad. So it's just, yeah, things definitely have energies. We had a sleepless night one time. Like, we couldn't sleep for shit. Just like, ugh, the room feels wrong. You know, something's nasty. We had our salt lamps on and everything. So I was like, okay, something in here is causing us distress. So I'm looking around, shuffling through the drawers and everything, and I'm touching everything because I'll self-proclaim it. I've had an ability for a while where if something's bringing about bad mojo, I can feel it when I touch it, you know? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's not the first time I've done this. So feeling around, found a pocket knife that I had. It was a brand new pocket knife. Nobody had ever used it, whatever. Had some bad fucking mojo on it. So I was like, that feels disgusting. I went and put it next to my salt lamp. Instantly, the room is just like, whoa, that's interesting. And I left it there for a couple days and took it away, and it was fine.
That's wild.
Very weird.
Felt very different. You know, like the hairs on the back of our necks were like, what is happening in this room? Found that, put it next to my salt lamp, instant change. Just like, whoa.
So do you think maybe there is something to those crystal people? How they like keep crystals and shit?
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot of those. Like,
Yeah, I don't know that the crystal itself does anything unless a human or other being has endowed it with something.
right.
Because we are the life force, we are the energy. Of course, the earth has a lot of energy with it, and you know all that jazz. It is creation and destruction, right? And creates these crystals, but I don't know. I don't love the idea of these crystals have inherent magic with them.
Yeah.
I like more the idea of these crystals can help remind us of the magic we have within, or the energies we have within, kind of thing.
Like, kind of put your energy and intention into different
And then,
things.
yeah, well, beyond that, beyond being a good reminder, it's like, okay, crystals, rocks, items, objects, places can be imbued and have memory of their owners and things like that. We'll say energetic memory.
Dude, I felt that with, like, churches almost. Like, sometimes you walk into a church.
You go
and
to
it can be-
church, you're just like,
Yeah. Sometimes it's like chilling, or sometimes you get a weird, gross feeling too. I walked into a church once in Colorado, I believe it was. And I was like, this place is fucked. I need to get out of here right now. It was the weirdest thing. And it was bright too. It wasn't like dark and dingy, like bad ambiance. It was like middle of the day. You're just like, this place is fucking weird. That's interesting.
so everything has vibes. You know, if there's something you've had for years, or maybe your significant other has had for years, and they give them to you, you feel there's something behind that. It is like if you were to go buy the exact same item, they're different.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting, and that could be a mental thing. You know, that could be the fact that you know it's been theirs forever or whatever, but it all intertwines, and I do think things, objects, places have energetic memory. That's how you get haunted places. You can walk into a place and be all, ugh,
Yeah.
right?
That's crazy.
There you go. Or you can hear footsteps all the time in a house that's been lived in for years.
Shout out.
Like here, yeah. You say I hear people, whether they're upstairs or not, even when we're home alone, I hear footsteps all the time. I hear people coming down the stairs all the time.
That'd freak me out, dude.
It's just like, here we are.
I swear I always hear people coming down the stairs here. Always.
Yeah.
If you watch a lot of them, I do look over a lot waiting for someone to come down.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's actually a good point. I think I'm just so used to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a couple minutes ago. Sounded like
I'll
someone's
hear the
going down.
garage door open often when it's not. Not the big garage, like the garage door in the house, you know.
Yeah.
People walking, all the rooms and everything. Yeah, I've gone and checked it out a few times, and it's nothing.
There's a lot of that at Grandma's house, too.
Yeah.
Even when there's nobody upstairs, you're like,
It's-
what the fuck?
it has, dude, there's memory.
Murphy.
There's memory, dog. It's
Now I live with 3 dogs, and they just fucking move around all night. So
Yeah.
just kind of like background noise at that point.
yeah. So anyway, it's pretty interesting.
That's
Pretty
cool.
interesting.
Fuck, life is so cool, dude. It's pretty dope.
It is.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I was gonna say, you guys have stories like that?
We've shared them.
Crazy. Yeah, that's true. Right.
Not really.
I think I've talked about my orb story, but that was more of like a, I don't know if that was like a spirit thing or whatnot, but you know that right behind Grandma's house, like where the road kind of submerges into the other road,
Yeah.
like going that way. I was just walking out like one time, like going to smoke, listen to my headphones and whatnot to sing, and this fucking orb just fast as fuck, like faster than anything you can like ever think of, just like, and just was like sat there like perfectly still for like 5 seconds, and then it just like dipped. It was the most wild shit I've ever seen.
Is it close to the ground or up in the sky, or where was it?
It was like a little up in the sky, and it lit everything up. That was the weird part. It's like it was like bright for like 5 seconds.
Have you seen ball lightning?
Huh?
That's cool.
You should look up ball lightning.
Might have been that.
Was it stormy?
I don't remember it being
At all?
stormy. I felt like it was like one of those nights where there was just a like cool breeze.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of cool science stuff, you guys ever watched Nile Red on YouTube?
No.
Awesome. If you ever get the chance to look him up. He does chemistry stuff, but I just watched a video of him turning paint thinner into cherry soda.
What?
So cool.
What?
I don't know how he does. You watch it and it's
Did bruv
magic.
drink it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's magic. No.
Oh,
But
chemistry is badass.
It's so cool. It is so cool.
That's those.
I watched him turn rubber gloves into grape soda into hot sauce. It's so crazy. It's so interesting.
Dude, it literally looked exactly like that, except like no other lightning was coming off of it.
Yeah.
It looked just like that. It was cool. That's
Probably
wild.
was ball lightning then,
Maybe.
or it could have been.
It was a long time ago.
Ball lightning was
It was-
fucking wild.
I was
though.
young. But yeah, that's wild. I don't even know that existed. That's sick.
Yeah, it's like what? I wonder what would happen if you walk near it. You know, just dead. Yeah, it's probably what happened. People do fly back when they get electrocuted.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Mm-mm.
It's not from the electricity. It's their body. Their body contracts so hard from the shock that they send themselves flying.
How the fuck does that work? Like it's just like kind of like a grasshopper's like legs. How it's just
Yeah, and it's also, I mean, think about it. Your brain limits your body so much because if you go over your limits, then you might end up hurting yourself, right?
yeah.
So your brain severely limits it. And you've heard about adrenaline rushes and things like that where people get superhuman strength for a minute. Similar to that. If all of your muscles are contracting at the same time in one direction, you're flying, baby.
I could see that. I could see too how your brain would regulate it so you don't get injured. Like
Yeah.
if you were to lift something, like kind of when you're drunk,
Yeah.
you like do shit that you're like not used to, and then you
You're
wake
sober
up
and you're
like,
sad.
Oh fuck.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's your muscles propelling you because lightning doesn't necessarily propel, you know.
I thought you were gonna say something like it goes into the ground and the ground like redirects it towards you and just shoots you out.
No, it's your body, which is even crazier.
Yeah.
So,
He's wild.
but if you're being shocked that hard, you're probably gonna die.
Also, I've always wondered this. I just want to know if you guys like have any scientific stuff behind this. But when you see the moon during the day, is it because the sun's on the opposite side, reflecting off of it?
I have no clue.
No idea.
No, I mean, kind of yes, but that's how you see the moon at all. It's because the sun is shining on it.
Why
It's
does it only
white.
happen sometimes though? Like when you see the moon in the sky all the
Well,
time?
think about it. You've got the sun, you've got Earth, and you've got the moon every day, right?
Yeah.
It's spinning around the Earth. So sometimes the moon is going to be on the other side of the Earth from you during the day, and sometimes it'll be on the same side during the day.
So it's
And
just
you'll be able
based
to
That's
see
what I
Earth's
said.
rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not. It's based off the Earth's and moon's rotation, not necessarily because the sun is lighting it up.
Oh, okay.
Because the moon is sometimes on the other side of the Earth during the day.
Yeah.
In fact, normally that's how it is, but it has different cycles, right?
Yeah.
So,
Wait, so if we're seeing it during the day, then on the other side of the Earth, they don't have one at night?
right.
This would be like a new moon that day.
Yeah.
Okay. Neat.
Weird.
Or
cool.
or the moon, like, the moon doesn't always rise at 6 o'clock at night, right? Sometimes it rises at 1 in the morning or whatever it is. The moon
How do we
has-
know there's not 2 moons?
You know? We just don't, I guess.
Exactly.
So that's why. The moon has its own cycles, Earth has its own cycles, the sun has its own cycles. When they just so happen to all coincide, you can see the moon during the day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically kind of what I was saying. I just didn't say it in the way that was like that.
Okay.
But like, yeah, like
The reason we can see the moon at all is because the sun is shining on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, heck yeah. You guys feel good?
And with that, we got it, boys.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for listening, viewing, and subscribing. Don't forget to like, comment, and we'll catch you guys next week, hopefully with a guest.
See you later.
See ya.
Ciao.
See ya.